We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the New Orleans Pelicans come in for this one. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. You take a look at the Bucks. They sit,
All right, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to the Wizards.
That was a tough game for them to lose, guys, because they really played well throughout the game.
I agree there, but despite the result, I think they can definitely take some positives away from it. The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And the Bucks making a change here. Banks is checked in. Well, there are some big men having outstanding second halves of the season offensively. Here are the best among them. Anthony Davis, number one.
You know, he's such a polished offensive player in the low post. Even when the defense collapses on him and he's got guys all around him, he finds a way to put the ball in the basket.
You said a mouthful right there, Steve. Even with multiple defenders on him, he can make tough shots. He's an effective scorer that way. He operates as well in traffic as you can expect from a big man.
Parker's checked in for Milwaukee. No luck that time either.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
.157 left here in the opening quarter. Knight kicks to Parker. Parker left side. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in. Parker's got his first basket.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Knight grabs the board. Bucks leading by 8. And it's the Bucks on the break. Knight leading the charge.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Outside Mayo, he feeds it to Parker. Fades back, good. Parker's got 6 points.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block. Well,
Their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Anderson a screen on Knight. Left side Davis. Holiday goes in. And finished off by Davis.
nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Chris Middleton comes in for O.J. Mayo. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Brandon Knight. New Orleans also making some changes. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Withy. Austin Rivers comes in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Fredette in for Drew Holiday. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Middleton. Back to Banks. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Pelican substitution.
Here's Fredette.
Alexis
We're getting ready to start up. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
Banks in at power forward. Jared Bayless is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Parker. And it's Sanders in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The shot's good from Bayless.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Here's Rivers. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Bucks leading by 7. Now Bayless. 9 points last game out. Parker inside. He's covered by Anderson. The shot's good from Banks. And the Bucks lead by 9. And Clark, hear about a special bond between players and coaches. Well, his old high school coach is here in the stands to watch.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
1:16 left in the first half. Knight passes to Banks. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Parker kicks to Banks. Right at the free throw line. The shot no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
That was an impressive defensive performance. The athleticism, the intensity, the energy, really shutting their opponent down.
And Steve, that was reflected in their block total. I mean, they were extremely disruptive. Equal parts hustle, muscle, and smarts.
For New Orleans, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Jimmer Fredetti's checked in for New Orleans. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now here's Henson, guarded closer. And Davis sends it back. Pelicans trail by 4. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. And it's Evans in the corner. In low to Davis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Knight for 3. And the...
Yes, guys, I'm here.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half. A different look for Milwaukee. Parker's checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for O.J. Mayo. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Brandon Knight. And then for New Orleans, Anderson, he's checked in for Evans. And it's Austin Rivers in for Drew Holiday. So for New Orleans right now, manning the backcourt, it's Rivers and Gordon. Davis is out there with Anderson. And it's Withy in at the 5. Banks checked in for Antetokounmpo. Omer Ashe checked in for New Orleans. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Anthony Davis third.
He's put on an unbelievable show, rebounding the basketball of late, using that strength in his body so effectively.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, incredibly, Anthony Davis, one of the league's rangiest big men, and it's rumored that he's still growing. Asked about it, Davis joked, "I hope not. I don't want to be 7 feet. It just sounds weird, but if I grow, I can't help it." He does, however, want to get stronger, though. Now up over 240 pounds, he's putting in work in the weight room. Sounds like trouble for the competition, Kevin.
Should help him hold his own inside, Doris. Thanks. The Bucks making a switch here. Hanson's checked in. Banks with the ball. Picked up by Davis. The shot's good from Henson. Pelicans leading by 7.
Well, John Henson was a late bloomer in high school, played as a guard initially before hitting a major growth spurt. I think that helps him a lot when it comes to defending the perimeter. He's comfortable moving his feet and has a knack for blocking shots without fouling.
Rivers can't get it to go.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
There's 1:26 left in the third. Here is Bayless, averaging 9 points per contest. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots it. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the knocks on Henson have had to do, Clark, with his slender frame and his shooting.
Yeah, but Kevin, those are the things that most players are able to improve upon in the NBA. The things you can't teach, length, agility, shot blocking. He has all of that.
The baseline J. And he overshot that one, missing. New Orleans in the lead. Rivers kicks to Gordon. Anderson outside, feeds it to Rivers. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Rivers has got 11 points.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Now Bayless. Parker outside. He kicks to Bayless. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, pretty average numbers for him from the foul line, shooting about 75%.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
And he's good on the second. Pelicans leading by 8. Davis sets a screen. Here's Fredette. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Fredette's got his first 2 points of the night.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Here is Bayless. With 1 on the clock. No luck. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
Swap here for Milwaukee. Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Austin Rivers comes in for Jimmer Fredette.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
A little bit closer to the win now, and they'll be halfway to a sweep of the season series once they wrap this one up.
That's right. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Anthony Davis. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
Banks in at the 4 spot. Jared Dudley out there with Nate Walters. Then it's John Henson, and it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
It's been a solid outing for Rivers. He has 12 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Here's Walters. The dish now to Banks. Ball stolen. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right wing. Asik dishes to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. They set the screen. Rivers.
Bucks foul call. John Henson. That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for New Orleans.
First one falls for him.
Two shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Dudley for three. No good. So we see the Pelt.
Congratulations.
All right, Coach. Hey, man, what's up? Yo, glad you can make it.
You've gone farther than any kid I've ever coached. Of course I'm gonna make it.
Everything good?
Yeah, listen. We'd love to have you come by and, visit the kids sometime.
Hey, no problem. I'm gonna do that, okay? Will do. But I gotta run right now. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you soon. Huh?
All right, sounds good.